If you've done residential deals, the banks typically want to do full verification of liquidity. They want your firstborn as collateral, all that stuff. And this is what happens and what nobody talks about when you start growing bigger in commercial real estate is you have to be aware of how the banks review your balance sheet and the different tiers of relationships that banks have right here. So this is essentially news to me that our credit limit is going beyond where we have typically gotten approval, which is at committee level, right, where all the other loan officers get together and review these credit requests. This goes up to the actual bank board level, which then becomes much more scrutinizing. In the past, when we fill out a PFS or personal financial statement, we only need to, it's basically an honor system. So you can say, hey, I own $20 million in Tesla stock, and you put that on your assets as on your PFS. I do not recommend you perjure yourself and end up committing bank fraud, but this is going to be a verification process. So we have to get all of our bank statements together, us and also our other partners, to provide this in order to get approval on this loan. The reason why I have that mantra, use the people's money always. So when you are doing deals and scaling, you're keeping the cash or cash equivalents in your balance sheet. When you're doing cash or refis, you're taking that cash, not putting it into another deal and locking that cash up and saying bye-bye to it for another 5 years, but you're investing it in short-term or intermediate-term securities so you can keep that liquidity position up and never have to require somebody else to come in as a personal guarantor and dilute your equity even further. And this is how we scale our portfolio and wealth at light speed. One slick trick I forgot to mention is make sure when you're interviewing commercial lenders that you know what their different level of tiers are for loan approvals. One, there is a certain loan officers can actually approve a loan as long as it goes through credit analysis. Okay, you don't have to go through in front of loan committee. All right, so what is that number? What's that top limit of that number? And then beyond that, what is the loan amount to go through loan committee? This is a further review process, and then board level. So you're not surprised like we were on this refinance deal. But at the end of the day, it's going to be a success. Stay tuned.